So there you have it, the beautiful little buttoneer for gentlemen or ladies, or even a little corsage if you're not wanting something too heavy for your wedding day. Hi guys, it's Millie. Today I'm just going to show you how to do a beautiful little simple dry flower buttonhole. Buttonholes and dry flowers at the moment are super huge and trending really hard. So I thought I'd do my little take and my little version with that. So I'm going to use a piece of wheat, some lovely Ixodia, some Nigelia, a bit of tea tree to make it rustic, and then some really soft white hydrangea. So to make a buttonhole, it's really quite easy. We're just going to cut it to the sizes that we want. And I'll start with the Nigelia here. I'm going to pop those three together, trim off the bottoms. Because they're not a fresh flower, and the stems are quite strong, you don't really need to wire those. So I'm just popping those three Nigelia together and parafilming them down. So that's ready to go. The wheat's ready to go. The Ixodia is ready to go. I'm going to wire this little hydrangea. Find the nice little clumps in it. I think that one there looks good. Might grab another piece more. Pop them together in a clump. Get your wire. What I do is I hold the wire, double it over, pinch it at the top, and just very gently around the stems, so you don't want to snap those stems. Pinch it in, and then with your parafilm, fasten them together down the wire stem. So just like that, it's down a little bit of length, and then I'm going to trim up this tea tree just so it's not going like crazy bushy. So I'm just going to pluck off the bits that I don't want, and that's it. So to lay it out, I'm going to grab my wheat up the back. I'm going to pop my little tea tree there. I'm going to pop the Nigelia just here. I'm going to use a little bit of parafilm to pop those three together. Fasten them nice and safe. Cut off the stem a bit. I'm going to grab the little beautiful Ixodia, pop that on the bottom, and then with the hydrangea, I'm just going to hug the other side, just like that. Pinch it together again, trim off the base, and with the parafilm, just wire it down, all those 5 stems together. So you've got a nice little buttonniere. Down we go. And then the only thing you need to do there, and with these are fantastic because you can do these in advance, being a dried flower, and it's also a great keepsake. It can last forever for your wedding. So I've made sure that all the wires are not sticking out and not sharp, so it won't pierce any of the dress or the jackets or anything like that. I'm going to pop a little bit of raffia around. Just wind it round. And then I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of jute ribbon. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So, that's just a little bit there. Cut that off. Use the hot glue gun. Just a little pinpoint glue. And with your scissor, push that down there so you don't burn yourself. And that gives you the bottom a nice little soft bottom. So that's looking really good. Next thing we're going to do is grab the jute string, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. First of all, I'm just going to hot glue gun, the string at the back. And this will really dress it up and give it a gorgeous rustic feel. So a little pinpoint of hot glue there. Grab the top of your string and just let that fasten there for a second. So we're just going to let that dry for a minute. Once you feel like that's starting to be secure, you pull a little bit and it's not moving. Then I'm just going to wrap it around each other, snake it all the way down to the bottom, the buttonhole. Grab a bit more glue here on the bottom. Here, so I know it's nice and fastened and it's not going to untwirl. Pull it nice and tight, around and around, up in on itself on the bottom, and just hold that there for another minute while it dries. That's coming along good. Trim off the last little bits of rope that you don't want, and if they're still a little bit hairy, just a little bit of glue on the ends there, and that will stop it from fraying down on itself. You've got your little pearl button. When it fastens, it goes through the back. So you just have your pin, and you are. I always give 2 pins because one will always drop, you'll always lose it, and you've always got a backup. There's nothing you need to do on a wedding day than look for a pearl pin. So there you have it, the beautiful little button-ear for gentlemen or ladies, or even a little corsage if you're not wanting something too heavy for your wedding day.